Cafe with me, Ankita Saxena, and with me is Kanishka Sarkar. Another day and another announcement of Trump tariffs. Donald Trump is at it again. Started October 1st. All branded and patented pharmaceuticals imported into the US will face a 100% tariff unless the drug maker is actively building a manufacturing plant on American soil. The American president posted on Truth Social that breaking ground or under construction will be the threshold to avoid any tariffs. The White House frames it as a bid to boost domestic drug production and reduce reliance on foreign supply chains, but critics warn it could spike drug prices and disrupt the patient access, especially for specialized medicines not yet made in the US. The policy sets up a direct showdown with Big Pharma. And he is not sparring truck manufacturers either and home furnishing players either. In more posts, Trump announced that he is imposing a 25% tariff on all heavy trucks to protect domestic players and 50% tariffs on kitchen cabinets, bathroom vanities and associated products to stop the flooding of such products and secure their own manufacturing. And Sumita Karir has been tracking all these developments. She's now joining us through all the tariffs that Trump has announced overnight. Sumita, take us through what is this new Trump saga that has been brewing overnight? All right, we have seemed to lost Sumita on the phone line. But let's get you how the Asian markets are reacting to, the Trump announcement. Asian markets have opened up in the red, reacting to a 100% tariff on branded pharma drugs. Now, remember, India is a strong market as far as the pharmaceuticals are concerned. In fact, almost 80 to 90% of Indian drugs are imported to the US. But we are back with Sumita Karir on the phone line. Hi, Sumita. Thank you for joining us. Sumita, take us through all the tariffs that Trump has announced overnight.
That's right. Another day, another set of announcements that has been made by Donald Trump. In fact, Donald Trump essentially has suggested that 100% tariffs on pharmaceutical companies that are not building in America, that are not manufacturing in America, that will be applied on those companies. Additionally, he's also stated that a 50% duty will be applied on kitchen cabinets and bathroom vanities. He's also added 30% duty on upholstered furniture and a 25% duty on heavy trucks, and these tariffs come into effect on October 1, essentially just about 4 to 5 days from now. He essentially stated that any company that's currently manufacturing in America, that's building in America, or if is in a breaking ground stage as far as pharmaceutical tariffs are concerned, they will be exempt from these pharma tariffs. Remember, Donald Trump had earlier stated since April that there will be separate tariffs on categories like pharmaceuticals and semiconductors. And now he's imposed these sweeping tariffs on pharmaceutical companies that are not manufacturing in America. Remember, making in America, manufacturing in America has been a campaign promise as he plans to move supply chains to America, as he plans to build in America, and that's essentially what he has stated. Now, this is also coming in at a time when Donald Trump just 2 days back stated that the economy is in a great shape. However, interest rates are high. However, we're doing well. He's also stated that gasoline prices have come down, and the fact that overall America is doing very well, that they've struck very many trade deals as well. But what is the impact on Indian drug manufacturers as far as these pharma tariffs are concerned? Remember, India remains one of the key suppliers, largest supplier of medicines to the United States. In fact, if we look at some 2024 data, India's pharma exports were valued at $12.72 billion. And this, remember, consistently, if we look at the export data, this has consistently remained as one of the top categories of exports to the United States. So it remains to be seen the overall impact. And of course, if there will be further clarification that will be issued by Donald Trump on how these tariffs will eventually be petered down, will be brought down.
So besides the entire tariff news that's been playing out, Trump has also cleared a major hurdle for TikTok's survival in the US, signing an executive order that